Welcome to the Preeminence Daily Podcast. I'm your host, Matthew J. Peters, founder of Ascend. Be sure to grab your ultimate guide to preeminence at preeminence.tv. Today we're talking about running out of fuel. So tune in, listen up, and get ready to take a focused action on your message, mission, and presence to create accelerated results starting right now. So this evening I was with my family and we were visiting a new school for my son, potential school. And they had an accelerated program we thought was interesting, so we went out to that. And on our way home, we were looking to find a place to eat. And as we were pulling in, my foot was on the gas and the car hesitated. And I looked down at the fuel gauge and it was on empty and the light had been on. And so instead of pulling forward, it's like, I might be able to make it to a gas station. I didn't want to take the risk. I didn't like the odds. I didn't like the odds of having my family stranded on a pretty major highway, Highway 41 in Bradenton. And so I decided to pull into a restaurant and had them go in and have dinner. I said, I'm going to run to the nearest gas station and get a canister for gas, fill it up, and then get some gas in the car, and then I'll pick you guys back up, and we'll head over and get the rest of the gas tank full. And so, when I was going through that, I thought about that and how many times in our lives that we have the indicator lights on and we're not paying attention, or we glance at it and we ignore it. How many times does that happen in your bank account? You're seeing a low balance and you're constantly overdrafting. Or in your business, you have individuals on your team that you're keeping cutting breaks because you want to hang on to them. You don't want to go through another search because you'd rather stay with the devil you know than the devil you don't know. Other things in your business, your marketing that you keep going, you're just going for the likes and it's not really doing anything for you, but that's all you know. So you keep putting money into marketing that doesn't work. You see the indicator is your stats, you're just not making any money off of, but you keep at it. Or what about your kids? Your kids are getting into trouble. You see the indicators and you ignore it because you don't want to have to deal with it. Or what about the doctor telling you that you have cholesterol and blood pressure that are through the roof, but you don't want to change your ways? You're thinking, I'll just pull back a little bit. Maybe that'll be enough. And then you stay in your same ways. Then what about your faith or your identity? You don't know who you are and you don't know why you're here. You don't know what it all means for you. And it's been bugging you for years, but you've never had the hard conversation or you've never explored to find the answers to satisfy yourself. Your action step on your path to preeminence is to listen to the indicators. Don't ignore them anymore. Look for the signs for you to change, signs for you to turn, signs for you to think again about what you're doing and stop ignoring those signs. You don't want to have that heart attack. You don't want to have an empty bank account. You don't want to have an empty gas tank. You don't want your kids to get in with the wrong crowd because you didn't want to have the hard conversations. So your action step is to have that hard conversation with yourself and make the hard decisions, because it's those hard decisions. It's just one difficult decision that you're neglecting that will totally change your life if you face it and you make the right decision. I look forward to talking with you tomorrow. This daily podcast is all about you becoming the preeminent voice in your marketplace. So take the consistent and necessary action each and every day on what you've learned over the last few minutes. When, not if, when you're ready to take your business, your organization, your name, your brand, and your commitment to the level of preeminence, head on over to preeminence.tv where you can download your own copy of the Ultimate Guide to Preeminence, enroll in the Elevation program, and join us on one of our next live events. If you're not subscribed, simply visit iTunes, Stitcher, or Google Play right now and click subscribe. Until tomorrow, make today and each and every day count towards creating preeminence in your space and a legacy that matters.